Hey guys, it's Sarah. I'm about to get started on my layout using some Cheeky Studio products today. I'm going to be using the Midnight Floral products here, and I wanted to go ahead and show you what it was in these products that sparked my idea for this page. So it was definitely this die cut here that is part of the Midnight Floral die cut pack, and it is a skull. Now this really gave me the idea to do this page here because we went to the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, which is located in Santa Fe, and we went there when we went for a weekend. And she is really famous for having some of these in her paintings and her artwork and stuff. So when I saw that, I was like, I need to do my second Georgia O'Keeffe layout, because I did do this one here, which I did a few weeks ago. And it has some of the paintings here. Now this layout is going to be a companion for this one. It's not going to be like a double page spread necessarily, but it will go next to it in my album, so it'll be kind of a continuation of it. But I'm not going to try to make it match exactly. But what I'm going to do is, this one does not have any pictures. I'm going to be using like this bag here, and I have some pamphlets that I got from the museum, since I do have pictures on here already. And I'm going to mostly do the Amphora for this one here. And one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to bring in some of these pinks here in the Midnight Florals, which are going to go nicely, and then there's also some blues on this one, and there's some blues in these as well, so it'll go nicely with it. I am going to bring in some gold glitter because I do have this large glitter heart, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to bring in some gold glitter washi tape. So I'm going to use that, and these are actually hearts as well. So this is the only thing as far as embellishments that's not going to be from Cheeky Studio, but everything else will be Cheeky Studio. And then I have a couple of pattern papers here that I will use. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you this first layout because I have done this one. So I'm going to make the companion one for this using my Cheeky Studio stuff. And yeah, so this is what really inspired me to do this layout using these products. So I'm going to go ahead and get started.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is figure out exactly what I'm going to use. And I had actually forgotten that I pulled out a circle piece of scrap paper that is from a glitter paper, and I just forgot I had that scrap pulled. But I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway. So I'm going to use gold and silver together. Oh my goodness. And it's going to be beautiful. No worries. All right, so I cut down my background paper there. That is from a paper pad. I'm not sure which one, to be honest with you. I think I was just going through all my paper pads and picking something nice and neutral, and it's a nice light gray diamond pattern. And I put that on top of a black cardstock. And then I have this piece of gray paper that has a sun and clouds on it, and that is an old piece of Amy Tangerine, scrap from an Amy Tangerine paper. And then I have that large glitter circle. And then I have the pamphlet that I'm going to be using, and it's going to be a picture of Georgia O'Keeffe and just kind of a little bit of information about her, a little quote from her as well. So that is what I'm going to be using as kind of my photo element here. And as I was looking at this, I got an idea for what I'm going to do. And when I started this layout, I really didn't have any idea how it was going to go. I was just going to start putting things down and see what spoke to me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip off this cover of the pamphlet and use that. And then I also cut out the title, the Georgia O'Keeffe Museum, from the gift bag that we got from the gift shop when we bought a couple of her little print things. I'm going to take my pen, and I'm going to double outline along the outside of my background paper there. And then I'm going to place this large strip on the right hand side. Since this is going to be going next to the other page in my album, I wanted to make sure that was justified to the right. All right, so the idea that I ended up getting when I put the circle down was I could do a wreath. And I've been really inspired lately by people making wreaths and stuff with all of their die cuts from the same package. And they are just going around in a circle and placing things and layering them up. And I just think it's so beautiful, and it's a great way to use up some supplies. So I thought I would do that here as well. So I'm going to go just along the outside of that circle, only what's going to be showing. I'm not going to put anything underneath where the pamphlet's going to be. But I'm going to go ahead and start doing that, I'm going to use my quick dry adhesive to stick these down. I'm trying to get kind of the bigger ones that are going to be on the bottom first, and then layer up the other ones around them and kind of tuck them in and, you know, making a wreath basically. And I really, really love the way that it ends up turning out. I also have this washi tape I'm going to use, so I'm going to do a little strip of this heart washi tape on the bottom of the layout here. So I'm just going to cut off some, and these are self-adhesive, so there's a adhesive strip on the back, so I'm going to go ahead and put them down, and these are going to be the grounding point for my pamphlet cover there. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on top of that so the hearts are showing. And then I'm going to put this little die cut that came in the Midnight Florals, and they look like little paint swatches, which is absolutely perfect since Georgia O'Keeffe is an artist and a painter. So I thought that was great. I'm going to add a little floral sticking out from that. These were the tags that we wore on our clothes while we were there, kind of like our tickets almost, and it was like a 20-year celebration for something. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but last year in 2017 it was kind of like a 20-year celebration type thing. I don't know if it was of the museum or if it was of her, I'm not quite sure, but that's what it said on the thing. So I'm gonna put some adhesive on it and kind of stick it on the top of the pamphlet there so it looks like a paper clip almost. And then I'm going to use this flare badge here that has one of the really pretty floral cluster images on it. And I use red line tape to put this down because it is a flat back. And then I'm going to make sure I use the skull, which was my inspiration for the layout. And I want him to be prominent, so I'm going to stick him right there. And now I am going to go through these cards here from the Midnight Florals, and I want to punch out an image from one of them. So I'm looking for something that's a little bit more solid and something that I can easily punch out a heart from. And I'm going to grab this one because this way I can punch that heart and you can still tell that it's a flower on it, like the pattern is a flower. And so I did that. I'm going to pop this up on a foam square, and I'm going to use this down here as well. I wanted some more of those florals down towards the bottom, and that helped me get that look I was looking for. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and stick one more floral right here, and then that's going to complete my layout, and I'm going to come back and show it to you live.
All right, guys, so I am done with this layout here, and I really do like the way that these two can go together because they're different enough, but you can also just tell that it's the same, you know, museum and all that stuff. So they really, you know, do go together. I go to the gold glitter with the washi tape down here. This one is not as bold, but I like that because this right here is very bold, so I wanted this to highlight more than anything. And I really like the floral wreath there, and then I got my skull in here, which is what I needed, and I really like the little stripes here that almost look like paint swatches, which is just perfect for an artist. So I really like the way that this came together. So that's going to be it for me today. So Cheeky Studio right here, and I used, again, the Midnight Floral collection for this one. If you guys want to check out Cheeky Studio products, I will have their website and all of their pages and everything linked down below. You can also use my subscriber discount code, which I have down in the bottom in the description here, and you can get 10% off your first order when you use that code. And I've had quite a few people use that, and they were really happy with what they got. I really love these products. They are really great quality, so I'm excited to be able to use them and share them with you every month. And again, just make sure you go over there and check out the shop. There's tons of new things in there right now as well. So go check out what they have to offer. And that's going to be it for me today, guys. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and I will talk to you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.